Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Humanity. Yeah, again as usual, I've come today. And we are going to look at the usual 11 centuries, which we've been discussing, as well as looking at what were the outstanding so-called first degree achievements of the 11th centuries that men really said, we are advanced in this. We got an advanced knowledge in medicine. We got advanced knowledge in humanity. We got advanced knowledge in economics. We got advanced knowledge, you name it. Because the 11th century is not a small time. It's not just when you do like that. It's quite a chunk of time. Yes. When I was a member of Parliament in the House of Commons, that I remember during my great mother, Margret Thatcher, she said something that I always kind of made very big in me and my fellow angels. It made the headlines because that's the first lady who has ever mentioned a word of what we call some divine statements made by angels sometimes. When Margaret Thatcher was addressing some of the House of members of Parliament in the House of Commons in England, in the Parliament, she said, yes, she rambled and said, women are not for turning. Yes, she said, women are not for turning. As soon as she said that, another angel said, yes. You remember that dog which Bella, we used to have a dog which used to kind of walk around the House of Commons. It is called Bella. A dog called Bella. She could run in the aisles of the House of Parliament. The dog would run up and down, and after, when you said, Bella, Bella, she could come and waggle its tail like this. And the angel said, whenever you see a dog, you know, a dog is an animal which we take as domesticated, whatever. Whenever you see a dog and waggling its, to call it a waggle, is it waggling its tail? It does it, left to right. It says, Amen, you members of the House of Commons. You see this tail that is on my whatever? Never you as men take a semen that is in your bodies, a semen which has intellectual and survival instincts, the equivalent to that you as a member of Parliament, and put it in the anus of another man. Because the semen is a very, very special creation. The semen is a sperm. So Margaret Thatcher said, women are not for turning. She said to the women of England, those of her generation and those before, and those that are present and the future, women are not for turning. Never say a man say, turn here. No. Women never turn and put their anus for whatever. There is no sexual gratification. The anus, everything that is beautiful in a woman is found in her vagina. You see? It is a very special place there. There's a ronge. Once you put the semen in a vagina of the womb, they go straight, there's a ronge. In that ronge, it's one of the greatest ronge you have. They find everything that pleases them, pleases the semen, so they are not at war. Once a semen enters a place where it's not designated to be, take for instance a throat of either woman or man, it will just get crunchy and it will make. That's when you see men saying we have throat cancer. A man contracted throat cancer. What were you doing, allowing semen to kind of swim or waggle, walk in forbidden lands of your throat? So with that, the great princess, great Royal Highness, great queen, I don't call her a queen, she's lower than a queen. The great Margaret Thatcher said, women are not for turning. This video is not for men, but if you have picked something out of it, well, it's good. Women are not for turning. Women out there, young English girl, young Scottish guy, young Irish guy, young Welsh guy, young Cornwall girls. Women are not for turning. You never heard that statement? But I was a member of parliament that time. We used to have a dog called Bella. Bella was a dog which used to kind of put, he says, order, order, order in the parliament, in the House of Commons. When Margret Thatcher was saying, was kind of addressing the members of parliament. The dog would come and say, order, order, order. And the dog will say, well, they saying order, it could waggle itself. Left, right, left, right. When it waggles, he said, no, 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 man. You see this thing? Never, never, no semen are supposed to go in the anus either of a man or a woman. They're supposed to go in the vagina of a... That's why you are a member of family, because your father was wise. Your father is a so-called man, you have a dad, don't you? He was a wise man. And your mother too. They kind of enjoyed the beauty of love, what they call love, and you ended up in the womb, in the range, and then from there you conquered the whatever, and you became the single semen that became, what name should we give you? Peter Hennings. He became Peter Hennings, a member of parliament. And that is in Margret Thatcher's time. So if you were kind of put in the anus, would you have been Peter Hennings, the member of parliament? It would have been a disease, isn't it? That's why the dog, the dog said, man, even if you give me a treat, as a dog, and I want to the statement already says that never, no, never put semen in the anus either of a man or a woman. And you women are, as I said, women are not for time. That was a statement from Margret Thatcher. She said, these are things, women are not for turning. If you want to be a healthy, with no arthritis, rotten knees, rotten whatever, you avoid arthritis, you avoid cancer, sort of the cancer, you avoid stomach cancer, you avoid blood leukemia or cancer, whatever, or brain tumor or breast cancer. Never allow these men to put these things in your anus or in your mouth. You tell your man the only beautiful thing you find pleasure in is my vagina. He said, there's a range after you, whatever. There's a range in there. You cannot see it, but it's a very special range. For Siemens only. For Siemens only. So when they come out of the man's bar, whatever, they enter into the whatever, they go in the range. There they can play basketball, they can swim and move on. They do everything. You have lunch here, very, very special lunch. I mean, everything that you can think of that is beautiful. When you're in the range, I mean, you've been in places like special airports like the one in Dubai or New York or Hong Kong. They have a special range. That is just man-made, but the other one is very extra special because it's preparing your way to come and arrive here on planet Earth as Mr. Peter Hennings, who was a member of parliament. That time when I was in the House of Commons as a member of parliament. And I remember that statement yesterday while we are descending closer to planet Earth. Margret Thatcher said, remember, when we were when I was a prime minister, that was she told me. Tell these boys that when you send these videos regarding telling them, my people, these practices of that I'm a man, 18, 16 years old, but I want in 3 years time when I'm ready, I want to change my sexual gender and become a woman. That's when Margret Thatcher said, women are not for turning because the men can easily kind of lose it. They lose it and they say, I'm a man. But, if you look at the picture of a man, the priest, they kind of pierce and use the machine. Is it knife or what instrument are those? What do they use? Scissors or what? So they put something there, silicone, and then a pen. You know the pen you go through. That's what Margret said. When we talked, we discussed that yesterday. I said, I thought I was kind of, and I told her, yes. You are one of the greatest ladies that has ever, ruled in the reign of the greatest Queen Elizabeth. Me and the members of Parliament, we enjoyed at the time you were a Prime Minister as Margret Thatcher. You did a great job. Though the women at that time never understood your statement, but maybe those who will hear this, who come across this video, they will think of it as one of the greatest things that you put on the floor. that shattered the boys who were kind of looking down on Bella the dog, which used to waggle its tail and say, hey, this tail that you see I waggle left, right, left, right. He says, no, no, no. Do not put anything in my anus there. I mean, the dick. Do not put your penis in the anus of another man or the anus of a woman. That's what Margret says. Women are not for turning. Women are not for turning. You never turn around and say, this is where you should put that special creation. A sperm is a very special creation because it has the same ingenuity as a man who flies a B-380. I mean, a 380 is a Boeing 380. A very huge plane. The man who has that brain to fly the sperm has the same sperm even they have the same intellectual survival index. So a sperm, if you put it in the wrong place, my friend, if it went in the mouth, within a week you might go to the doctor and say, I've got pain, I don't understand. Yes, it has already said I'm in the wrong place. And with that, because you did put me in the wrong place, I'll punish you. I'll even shred, you've got hair on your head. Hair seems like a thin thing. But the sperm says I'll even shred that one into smaller pieces. Because I say to you, why did you do that? When your father was a wise man, he put in the special range and in the vagina of a woman in the womb, and you became a man, and you are flying a 380 from London to Australia, Sydney, and then you fly it back to London, and then you to America. Why did you do that silly thing and you say, your anus, anus of another man is a place I should enter as a sperm? No. It's forbidden. Do give respect. Please, to yourself as human beings. You are a product of you're a sperm. So my people, I'm just telling you the story. We are on our special ship yesterday, and I sat near to the great lady, Margret Thatcher. And he said, yes. Now, I remember you used to you used to be a good MP when we were in the House of Commons. Yes, I used to laugh very loud. I was always loud. When the dog Bella used to say, hey, order. I say, I've seen it waggling itself. And says, no, man, no, don't put the special creation of a sperm in the anus of either a man or woman. That's when Margret Thatcher said, yes, it is women are not for turning. Women are not for turning. That means she meant that women never turn around if a man says, just say to the man, do not play these silly games. This is a woman, my body is a very special thing. Do not play with it, or do you want to kill me? If you put those things in my anus, I'll be dead. As simple as that. Because the same disease that a man or whatever AIDS people get, a woman who allows a man to put the semen in the anus will suffer the same effects. It is throat cancer, rotten stomach, and so many diseases. Because the semen doesn't like to be put anywhere else other than the vagina, because in the vagina, it goes into the rod, and it waits to fertilize the egg. Every one of you have to hear. That's what happened way before you became a human being. You went in the range and you played around, and when they said it's time to get ready, he said, get ready on your marks, go, chase the egg, and you took off, even if you're a woman, you took off and you said, I am the greatest. That's why you are what you are now. What if you are on this planet and say, I've gone crazy, I want to put my sperms in there. My people, wake up from the sheets of foolishness. Wake up from the sheets of foolishness. If your father was a wise man, your mother was a wise lady, you are what you are today because you swam and you waited in the special run in the run, and they said, get ready, get on your marks, go. You chase the egg, you enter the egg, you father the egg, and you became what you are. You even have children now. If you are not a crazy man who would say, I prefer my find men. I don't find men attractive whatsoever. Because I used to be a horse. When I was a horse, a mayor is a horse. When I look at another mayor somewhere in the distance, I would back out the kind of grind my teeth and say, I wish I can Drop that horse and that bloody male horse, because I don't want to look at it. When I see the lady horse out there, I would come dancing. I say, yeah. What's up, man? What's up, lady? That's how we live in our world here in outer space. Sometimes we visit this planet and say, how are those boys doing? Say, yesterday I had to kind of remind men that we left your task here, we gave you a task to look after this planet, and that task has been abused because last year, 2024, 365 days of that year, America spent $80 trillion on nuclear weapons. The same goes, I think, or Russia or whatever. We said that's very over the limit because in the budget, the entire budget of American whatever was spent almost on weapons. I said, what is it? Is this? These boys, they say, we do spend this colossal financial whatever on this because they look mesmerizing. They look mesmerizing when you see the explosion. No, it's not mesmerizing. It's stupidity and sickness in a few men. You should work out and invest in every child to be able to enjoy the beauty of life while they are here on this planet. Me, I was lucky. I was an MP during Margret. Thatcher. At that time, we made little money. The salary they used to pay me, I saved it. When I saved it, I said to the people, let me go and buy myself a book that I can read all the time. Maybe I become an MP in the future. So I read the book. I never became another MP again. I went to the America and I said, can I become a senator in America? He says, yeah, I was successful. I became a senator. I said to when you were in the Senate, are you bloody senators? Why do you allow these men to carry rifles here in the streets of New York? It's because our constitution, or at least our constitution, all right, to carry an assault rifle while you are working in what you call a super mall, a super shopping mall. A super shopping mall is where you go and you can even buy a ton of what you call Jack Daniels or champagne. So I said, me as a Senate here in America, I find that very disgusting because I went to Harvard, I studied humanism, I studied the behaviors of human beings. I said one time I was walking along in whatever, and that time we used to live in Chicago. I came across a man who was driving a car. He used the car as a weapon to ram into another pedestrian. What if this man had a rifle that time? An assault rifle? What would they have done to the innocent whatever people who are on their way? So you should take this whatever and ban these remove guns on the shelves of the streets of America. But a lot of some kids have been shot in classes. They wake up, they say, Dad, I'm going to study to school today. While they are in class, a madman enters with an assault rifle. He spreads words. And the American TV say, someone has shot someone has entered in school. It's a very, very simple thing. In the color analysis, prevention is better than cure. We lay down provision, what we call provision directive, which prohibits men from engaging in any kind of violence, criminality. If you say your laws you have a liberty, says you carry a rifle. No. If a man can use a car on the road as a weapon, what if he comes off an assault rifle, automatic assault rifle, and he enters the school? Children are in their classes trying to acquire knowledge. So my people, when I saw when that happened, because I was in 90 something, there was an assault somewhere where about 23 kids or whatever we are massacred. That time I resigned, I came out of the Senate, I said I'll never be a senator, I'll never be an MP, I'll never be a member of parliament. Even I wrote to Harvard University, I said, these curriculums that whatever that prescribe men say we are senators, we're educated. No, you are not. If you can allow these men to manufacture weapons and take lives of innocent children, I'm not a part of it. Since then I became I climbed and I went to the Mother University. There's a university which men cannot see. So I sat there. While I sat there, everyone came and they urinated on my head, they poured rubbish on my head. I said, ha ha ha, woo! That was very disgusting. But eventually, as I was sitting on the door, I used to knock. And they said, knock, 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 knock on heaven's door. I knocked and knocked, and knocked and knocked. And then one day the man came and said, oh, what do you want here? I said, they told me if I come and knock on the whatever, they would allow me so that I can get knowledge from the University of Mother Nature, the University of the Universe. That's so that I can go down there and tell these dirty men, because they got dirty theologies. Theology tells men that they crucified Jesus. When I say, I showed the man, he said, but you are the man who is Jesus. Yes, I said, no. I'm the one who predicted his arrival on planet. And I'm the one who took him when he was crucified off the cross. But the men never realized that it was me. So I wouldn't advise Jesus to go back on planet, because there are so many militant men who say they are pastors. Every pastor has his own army. He has a madman who say, we are the followers of Pentecost, we are the followers, the militant of selection, and so on and so on. So I said, Jesus, if you ever put your foot on the planet Earth, I want to decide my own savior. I'll just take out the sun and I'll just take out the sun out of the sky. Or planet Earth, we are obliterated and this dirty thing should be destroyed. Because they are human and we give them food every day, water, and they fight this after. They are militant Christian. So I don't want anything today either. I'm not an MP, I'm not a senator, I'm just an angel now, an alien. How good is that? It's very beautiful. So I see, that was the story I wanted to tell you about the conversation I was when we are traveling with Margret Thatcher, the great lady. Yes. She's sending her regards to every English girl, Irish girl, Welsh girl, and Scottish girls. Do kind of remember that women are not for what? Women are not for turning. In that statement, if you have a dog in your house, you look at it when the dog goes to it says, no, 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 no. Never allow a man to put those they are not dirty. If Siemens are not dirty, but if you put them in the wrong place, they become very deadly. They become very, very deadly. Adios, amigos. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.